Perhaps the most famous patient in the history of neurology is this guy called patient HM. And basically, this guy had intractable epilepsy, and they had to take out his hippocampus on both sides of the brain. Now, what happened afterward is basically that he was unable to form new memories. So he had anterograde amnesia. What we learned from him is that we have different memory systems in the brain. So procedural memory and motor memory, like riding a bike, doing a motor task, is stored in a different part of the brain than declarative memory. So memory for events and names and things like that. And then similarly, it distinguished between autobiographical memory and new memory formation. In other words, he was able to remember old events, like what happened in his childhood and people in his childhood. However, he was unable to form new memories. Let's say you're in a room and he goes in, you introduce yourself, you shake his hand, and then you leave the room for 10, 15 minutes and then come back. He will not remember that he actually met you before. And similarly with motor tasks, he's able to learn new motor tasks because it's a different part of the brain. However, he will not remember that he actually learned that task, even though he's going to get better at it, right, if you were to test him again. So very fascinating.